Today's video is about my first sim racing setup with the Playseat challenge. The Thrustmaster T80 Ferrari 488 GTB edition. And we'll be talking about the Logitech G29 racing wheel and a bit of Gran Turismo. It's all on Sim Racing Native's 5-minute reviews. Fast and easy reviews. For people who are just starting out in sim racing with a rig. The Playseat Challenge is a beginner's budget sim rig that has a built-in seat and can still fold up and be stored in a closet. The specifications of this rig is 54 inches long and the pedals can be spaced out 10 more inches. It's 22 inches wide. The setup right out of the box is easy, fast and not much work. It also comes with extra Velcro straps to keep it folded up and screws. It's a very space-saving racing rig. For $300 it can be yours off of Amazon. Pause the video on the specifications of the rig if needed to see it all. The racing steering wheel on my rig and will be reviewing is the Thrustmaster T80 Ferrari 488 GTB edition. It's a bungee corded wheel centering racing wheel. So it doesn't have force feedback capabilities, but the button layout on the wheel works really nice. The shifting paddles on the wheel are steel and are the F1 style of shifting you will get cause the T80 isn't compatible with a manual shift knob. There is no clutch on this setup. It only has the accelerator pedal and a brake pedal. It does have a decent clamp for your desk or your rig. So it doesn't shake around a lot. For a beginner's sim wheel it's a great and cheap model. The PS4 Thrustmaster T80 Ferrari racing wheel right now is priced as $150. I am starting out my sim racing on a PS4 setup with a VR soon. And I wouldn't mind a $20,000 PC setup with full motion rig in the future. The other racing wheel I want to get soon is the Logitech G29 and the shifter. The wheel has force feedback that is strong and has a clutch pedal, so it makes it compatible with the Logitech driving force shifter. So it's a move up from a beginner sim setup to a full VR sim racing experience on the PS4. The game I choose to play the most right now is Gran Turismo Sport. The game is also VR compatible for the PS4. It doesn't have as many tracks as other games but does represent the right ones. It also has a great car selection to choose from, and the different driving modes make this racing simulation game the best for the PS4 in my opinion. It has regular track racing courses, dirt rally courses, drifting courses and more. So if you're a beginner sim racer, I highly recommend this game to start out on. The best way to compete on an online race is to do time trials to learn a track first for your best time and knowledge of the track. Then once you know the tracks you are ready to compete online with other players. A lot of players take sim racing online very seriously, so being good about the race and not hitting and cheating will keep you in a race and not to be kicked from one. Gran Turismo Sport is not an arcade-style feeling game compared to other racing games like Need for Speed or the Crew series. It's the closest you're going to get in hoping behind the wheel of a race car. If you don't already drive one or can in real life, which would be a dream for me. But anyways, back to the 5-minute review. The startup in serious sim racing is with this Playseat setup I have, but there is others people can start out with. When it comes to how much you are willing to spend on a rig at the beginning, it compares from the rig that only has a mount for a steering wheel and pedals and you have no space at all for a sit-down rig, for $130. To a full-size racing rig with motion capability that can go from a few thousand up to $30,000 if you are rich and don't have a worry about money. And can get me one wink wink. Jokes aside, you can also have your wheel clamped to a desk or table, but when you want a sim racing rig, I suggest to start off with the Playseat rig series. Because for a simulation racing rig that you can fold up and store away, in my opinion it is the best. Unless you want to build your own rig at home if you can and deal with that. So with all that said, thanks for watching my video and like and subscribe to this channel to help me out and for more knowledge on the sim racing. This is Sim Racing Native's fast 5-minute review. Peace.